first of all, good morning from Thorpe Park. I've just had to go on Hyperia, which I'll get to in a second. I was obviously going to film an intro before this, but I just got here before it opened, so quickly ran downstairs and ran over to Hyperia. So yeah, good morning, looking forward to today. As you all know, I'm off to California tomorrow, which should be absolutely awesome. I thought it'd be rude of me not to come down here and have a go on Hyperia and visit Thorpe Park. So that was my first ever ride on Hyperia. Wow, what an absolutely awesome coaster. That first drop is one of the best, if not the best in the world. That was absolutely insane. That's the only way to describe it. And then into that kind of outer bank, which turns into a barrel roll. That was incredible as well. Easily the best coaster in the UK. Tallest and fastest, I think. Maybe just tallest. I think Stealth might be the fastest. I'm not sure, but either way, tallest roller coaster in the UK compared to the big one. Wow. Yeah, and then even the theming's okay. I absolutely love the soundtrack. I'm guessing you can hear it behind me. That soundtrack is absolutely awesome. Really builds up the anticipation and suspense. But yeah, wow, what a great addition to Thorpe Park. Gutted I couldn't come last year, but absolutely made up my mind to get on it, and what an awesome ride. Not sure where we're going to head next. I haven't checked queue times or anything like that yet, so I'll let you know in a second. Nemesis Inferno. I was going to go over to the Swarm and go and have a go on me and wing coaster over there, because I believe the vest restraints don't lock anymore, which I'm excited to try and see what they're like. But coming down here, walking past this on a 5-minute, be rude not to. Walking over to the Swarm. I forgot to mention in the previous clip about Hyperia. The only couple of negatives for Hyperia are, one, it's a little bit on the short side, and two, the splashdown wasn't working, which I'm guessing is because it's absolutely freezing today, so I get that. However, the trim on there you really feel. I think that the amount of speed on there, it could be another sort of 10-15 seconds longer. But overall, best coaster in the UK by a mile. Batter's icon in my opinion. So yeah, and then just jumped on Nemesis Inferno, as you saw. Crazy to think that that's now 20 years old, or over 20 years old now. Still the second best inverted coaster in the UK behind Nemesis, reborn at Alton Towers. Much prefer Nemesis at Alton Towers. I mean, they're both great to be honest. But Nemesis Alton Towers will always hold a special place in my heart. So yeah, heading over to the Swarm next as well. See you then. Let's go. Just waiting under 5 minutes for the Swarm. Absolutely awesome being in wing coaster. Was my favourite in the UK until Icon. Now my third favourite in the UK. also glad that those vest restraints don't lock anymore. It's much more comfortable. I believe they did that change a couple of years back, but it's the first time I've done it, so yeah, really good improvement from Thorpe Park there. It's almost 11:10. I've done Hyperia, Nemesis Inferno and the Swarm, so pretty good start to the day really. Everything's on around about 15-20 minutes, so I've come the day after the bank holiday in the hope that it would be quiet, and it just worked out perfectly with me going to California tomorrow. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do Walking Dead, and then I might do the two rough ones, which is Colossus and so not really a big fan of either of them, but while we're here, might as well do them. Operation Slow have been absolutely fantastic, so yeah, great start. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully Hyperia's weight goes down a bit. It's like 45 minutes at the minute, so hopefully that goes down a bit, and then can have a few more re-rides on there. Just been on The Walking Dead. I really like that ride. It's obviously not intense, it's more of a family coaster, but with quite a dark theme. Obviously it's themed to The Walking Dead, hence the name. I've never been on that before. Basically you go into pre-show to start with, start 30 seconds, basically builds up the atmosphere, really good pre-show. Then you kind of go through the door, and then you walk for about 250 metres or so, down to where the station is, but it's really dark and really good theming, really builds up the atmosphere. It makes my heart race every single time. The first time I ever went on there was an actor once you got off the train, so you do the 250 metre walk, obviously do the ride, which is good theming in there, dark, lots of zombies and things, and lots of props and stuff like that, which is great. You then get off and you have to do the same walk back to go back to grab your bag. And the first time I did it, there was actually an actor once I'd got off. And ever since then, my heart always races because she probably got me the first time. I was not expecting it. I walked out and gave me the fright of my life. Since then, I've not seen actors in there since. But yeah, that still brings back memories, that does, and as I say, proper got me that first time. So now every time I go on it, I'm really nervous about doing it. But yeah, overall really good. Again, waited 3 or 4 minutes for it. A few times I've gone up now, they're probably averaging about 20-25 minutes. So I'm not going to wait half an hour or so for Colossus and Thorpe. My plan is that I'm going to, I always do this, I always buy a meal deal from Tesco or Sainsbury's or something on the way. Hyperia is still on 45 minutes, so my plan is to jump in the queue for Hyperia again, eat my dinner while I'm in the queue. Just good use of time really, so yeah, heading over to Hyperia next. I'll eat my lunch and then see when I get off Hyperia again. Hopefully get a front row, that would be awesome, but we'll see. Okay, since I last spoke to you, I have had another go on to Hyperia. Sat in row 4, I think, this time. Another absolutely awesome ride. I mean, I enjoyed that one more than the first ride. I think it's definitely warmed up throughout the day. Bought a new jumper, which you can see just there. £60 for that. Actually, don't think it was too bad. Nice hoodie, nice addition to the merch collection. I'm actually wearing a Wodan t-shirt today, but it's bloody freezing, so I definitely won't be showing you that. And then after that, I decided to do what the name of it now? Saw, which was good. I remember it being for the map, to be completely honest. I don't know if I'm just learning to ride these things, so head forward and kind of brace yourself up, put your head forward and be a little bit kind of floppy from your upper body upwards. I remember that being a lot worse when I used to try and keep my head back and it just rattled around. And then I walked straight onto Colossus. I don't know how I walked straight onto Colossus. It's running 2 trains, but only one of them has people on there. Oh yeah. Which is a bit strange. If anybody knows why theme parks do that, please let me know, because I have no idea why. They've got both trains on the track, but only one of them is being filled up with people. Doesn't seem to make sense to me. But I walked on that. I'm guessing they're having some issues or something. But yeah, walked straight on to Colossus again. I remember it being rougher than that. That's why when I said earlier to do the rough ones. But it really, really wasn't that bad. Again, head forward, just bracing myself. So yeah, it was good. After that, I've gone and had another go on the Swarm. So I'm getting loads done here today, to be honest with you. It's 10 to 2. The longest I've waited has been for Hyperia, which was about 45 minutes at the start of the day. And since then it's been about half an hour or so. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a flat ride session now. Have a go on Rush, Quantum, and Vortex. And then probably head over to Hyperia after that. But as I say, I've done absolutely everything I wanted to do. Operations will be going 2 trains, not being very busy. Yeah, made up with today, to be honest with you. Really, really good start to this trip. Quantum and Rush. I was going to do Vortex, but I've just seen the queue and it's like half an hour, so I'm not going to do that. Starting off with Quantum, great ride, perfect for kids. It's like a magic carpet, pirate ship type ride. I think it's a magic carpet actually, is what it's called. Yeah, great. It sort of makes your belly go, which is great fun for them. Then had a go on Rush. I actually love the S&S Scream Swings. I think they're brilliant. A great flat ride. The only problem is that Rush is very, very old now, and definitely needs some work doing to it in the next couple of years. The cycle was extremely short. It was probably 3, maybe 4 proper swings, and then we had to sit there for a good 30 to 45 seconds waiting for, I'm guessing, the air pressure to get back up so that the restraints can release. So we spent more time sat waiting for that to happen than actually on the ride. So yeah, that definitely needs some love, but it is great. Again, sort of gives you that airtime feeling on a flat ride, but hopefully that gets a bit of love because it definitely needs it. I'm going to head over to Hyperia next and have another go on that. As I say, I've done everything I wanted to do. Actually no, I'm going to go and do, I don't know if it's called Darren Brown's Ghost Train anymore, it's just called Ghost Train, but I'm going to go and do that because I haven't done that for a few years. So I'm going to go do that first, and then after that, definitely going to head back over to Hyperia. I just wanted to come over here and show you this view because it looks absolutely awesome. I'm over here seeing Hyperia now. I mean, when I was here last time, you could just about see Saw. I'm with Hyperia there now. It makes Saw look tiny. So I'll just spin you around and show you that. What an absolutely awesome view.
Knife-wielding homicidal maniac after all. What a shame. Johnny's famous white Stetson is now being replaced by a state-of-the-art all-weather leather flash hat, which, should the worst happen, may offer some protection to this popular...
So, hoping you can hear me over what's going on. Put it a bit closer so you can. I was going to do Darren Brown's Ghost Train. Sorry, it's just called Ghost Train now. But it was closed, just broken down. So I thought I'll quickly come over here to Stealth and see what's going on over here. I saw on social media that it was down. I think something to do with the launch. so I'm really hoping that they get it fixed. Doesn't look like there's much going on over there at the moment. There's somebody chopping some trees back in the queue line, but not a lot of action is actually happening. So hopefully it's not too long until they get this back open. It's one of the last few hydraulic launches left, so fingers crossed they get that sorted soon. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's opening anytime soon with all the barriers and everything out here. Finally managed to get on the Ghost train. Really enjoyed that. When I was walking out, sort of people that were in my group said that it wasn't great. I think it's a great attraction, to be honest with you. I remember doing it when it had VR and all that, so I'm glad that that's gone. But yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Acting was great. Yeah, I think if you buy into the story and that sort of stuff, it's great fun. If you don't and you won't be sort of Jack the Lad type thing, then you're not going to enjoy it. It's a shame that they got rid of that last room though. That the first time I did it, that last room was really good. I'm not going to spoil it in case anybody gets to do it with that, but that was one of the highlights. Really made me jump. That last room did. Just before that, I had another go on Hyperia. Got row 10, which if you don't know is the back row of Hyperia. Absolutely insane. I thought it was good when I did the middle of the train for the first couple of goes, but doing row 10 right at the very back, that first drop you get absolutely whipped over. I was just out of my seat the whole way down, and the kind of the barrel roll after the outer bank turn is also absolutely insane on the back row. I'm really hoping I can do a front row. The guy that I was talking to on the back row said that the front row is the best row, but the back row is the second best. So fingers crossed I'll be able to get that before the end of the day. I've got an hour and 15 left, so I'm going to jump in. The queue for Hyperia is on half an hour, so maybe get 2 or 3 rides depending on what the queue times are like. We shall see. But wow, this coaster is incredible. I think it's going to be sitting about 7th or 8th in my top 10. So yeah, I'm hoping to get from row so I can give it a proper judgment. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal coaster. Thorpe Park 10 out of 10. Really, really well done. Hopefully they add more coasters like this in the UK, especially with Universal coming up. So yeah, but we will see. But yeah, I'm falling in love with this thing. Absolutely amazing. So fingers crossed for front row next. Thorpe Park to a close. Just finished with one of the last rides on Hyperia. Didn't manage to get on the last train, and everybody was kind of waiting right by the entrance and started to annoy people, so I just went through and just got on the second or third last, I think. I mean, that coaster, I had really high expectations going into today with that, but it's completely exceeded them. I was expecting it to be the best in the UK. Everybody's kind of said that, and when I compare it to Icon, I mean, Icon is very, very good, don't get me wrong, but that is absolutely insane. it's world class. That's the word I would use to describe that. I didn't think it was going to break into my top 10, but it has quite comfortably as well. As I say, probably going to sit 6th or 7th. I've had five goes on Hyperia, I think. Managed to do the back, didn't manage to do the front, so hopefully I'll be able to do that when I come back next time. But yeah, I've got on every other major coaster apart from Stealth. Obviously Stealth was closed, which I updated you all on earlier. But yeah, I mean, it's world class element after world class element on there. The first drop is absolutely incredible. The way that it kind of barrel rolls you down, sort of on that back row, you just get yanked over the top. I think it's one of the best in the world. Like, I mean, I know I haven't done loads, 150 odd coasters, so it's not loads, but compared to like, yeah, I honestly, I can't describe it. It's so good. Then you kind of go up into like a non-inverting Immelman, I think it's called. Again, I'm not the most savvy person, I just enjoy them. And once you've done that, you kind of drop back down again and then go into that kind of outer bank curve where the hang time that you get on there is insane. It feels like you're there for 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then you get whipped into that barrel roll back down to where kind of the first drop barrel bottoms out, and yeah, again, the whip on there is incredible. And then up into the 0G stall bit thing, that's also absolutely insane. Feels like you're up there for about 30 or 40 seconds. In reality you're not, but you are up there for a long time. I mean, a lot more hang time than Zardra, which I've done in Energylandia. Yeah, absolutely insane. So just kind of to recap, I got on every coaster I wanted to get on. I got on some flat rides, I got on the ghost train, got on pretty much everything. In fact, I got on absolutely everything I wanted to do. 5 rides on Hyperia. Hats off to Thorpe Park, incredible day. So yeah, that's it from me today. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and please subscribe to the channel. There's loads and loads of content coming over the next few days, next few weeks. Obviously tomorrow, flying out to LAX to go and do, I've got Six Flags Magic Mountain, Universal, Disney, Knott's Berry Farm, so they'll all be coming up soon. So yeah, super excited. Early start tomorrow, but I'm super excited. So I'll see you all then.